welcome. You're watching 6 at 6 with me, Akanksha Khajuri, and this evening as we bring you top stories from around the world, our focus will be on the custodial torture in Tamil Nadu. We'll show you the video of a young man dragged and beaten by the police there. Next, from West Bengal, we will tell you how Monjit Mishra, one of the accused in the gang rape case, held a position in the law college where this incident took place despite being a history cheater. Now, another lapse has come as far as Air India is concerned, a shocking mid-air drop. We'll tell you and the details about this and get you more expert analysis on that as well. Now, after that, we will bring you a Republic TV exclusive reportage which uncovers major lapses in Karnataka's caste census, fake data, no door-to-door survey whatsoever. And in Thailand, a leaked audio clip has led to suspension of the Thailand Prime Minister. And finally, India's naval firepower gets a big boost. INS Tamal has been commissioned in Russia. These are the top 6 stories that we are tracking for you this evening. Let's get started. In fact, the first story we are tracking for you is from Tamil Nadu. We'll start by showing you the video of the brutal assault of a temple guard who was tortured to death in the police custody in Tamil Nadu. Now, the video will shock you and you should watch this. The video shows cops kicking, dragging and beating the 27-year-old Ajith Kumar outside the lockup. The police, which was supposed to only interrogate the accused, took him outside the lockup, circled around him and beat him up. Postmortem report has showed external injuries on Ajith's body. 5 policemen have been arrested so far in this case, but questions are being raised on the role of the senior officer. Why was the superintendent of police of that area only transferred by the BJP? This is a question that BJP is asking. They have asked for that resignation of the chief minister. And in fact, the political pressure forced him to address the press conference today, listening to this templated response from the chief minister.
தகவல் தெரிஞ்ச உடனே நடவடிக்கை எடுத்தாச்சு, கைது பண்ணியாச்சு. இன்னைக்கு கூட மேலதிகாரி மீது நடவடிக்கை எடுத்திருக்கிறோம். வந்தோடனே ஆக்ஷன் எடுத்துட்டுமே தகவல் தெரிஞ்ச உடனே நடவடிக்கை எடுத்தாச்சு, கைது பண்ணியாச்சு. இன்னைக்கு கூட மேலதிகாரி மீது நடவடிக்கை எடுத்திருக்கிறோம்.
In Tamil Nadu, we don't have right to raise our voice. We don't have a right to raise our voice. Whether a democratic procedure is followed by the state government, I don't know. They are giving permission for their alliance partners, but they are not giving permission for our opposition partners. Political parties, highly condemnable. We are unable to raise our voice. All our voice are crushed in Tamil Nadu. Why can't they give permission? We want to raise our voice against the atrocities and the foul language used by the leader Raja. How can they mention such words? So it is disheartening to be in Tamil Nadu like this.
Let me go across to Apsara Reddy from AIADMK. Thank you so much for speaking to Republic TV. We've seen that footage, a very shocking one that has come to the fore as far as this custodial torture is concerned. BJP is calling this a custodial murder. But Chief Minister is saying that action has been taken, suspensions have been made, arrests have been done. But according to you, is this enough?
Not at all. Look at the tone and tenor of the sitting Chief Minister. When he was the opposition leader, when Satanpulam happened, he was out in the streets placarding all kinds of slogans. In Satanpulam case, there was a CBI arrest that was ordered. There were arrests instantly made. It was handed over to CBI. And the Chief Minister then, Edappadi Palaniswamy, swung into action. Here, the FIR is filed late when the theft happened. The autopsy report has been bungled. Then this person, the Ajith Kumar in question, has been moved around for 2 days where he doesn't get captured by CCTV. Police are beating him with iron rods. The Stalin government has only arrested 5 junior officers. Why are the junior officers being made a scapegoat of? What about the senior head? Why is the DGP not coming out and speaking? The DGP should resign, and Stalin has any moral responsibility. With elections coming up, he should be at the top of his game with the police department functioning under the chief minister. He is the home minister too of the state. It's absolutely appalling. The court had to give them a rap for them to before they woke up and actually even came and gave out a press conference. Stalin is an inefficient chief minister. It's a sleeping model under the chief minister of Tamil Nadu. The government is not called Dravidian model. It's a sleeping model under Stalin, and he doesn't know how to handle the police. Absolute ludicrous arguments coming in from the PMK spokespersons across media networks justifying the action taken of suspending 5 junior officers. What about the DGP? What about his son, the Deputy Chief Minister, Udayanidhi Stalin? Has he gone and visited Ajith Kumar's family? Everybody, the CM is going for and watching VIP previews of big stars and watching films of his son, and going to high-profile shows in Dubai and watching chess competitions from premium galleries. What about going and visiting Ajith Kumar's family? What about taking immediate action against police brutality? You can't allow Khaki to go rogue, Khaki to become such cruel, Khaki to take a cruel form like this and sit watching like a lame duck.
Absolutely. So AIADMK also there saying that mere suspension or transfer or arrest of the officials is not enough. There needs to be accountability. Thank you so much, Bam, for speaking to Republic TV. Now let's take you to the state of West Bengal. 6 FIRs, one name, Monjit Mishra, assault, molestation, death threats. These are the charges spanning 10 years, and yet Monjit continued to hold a position in Calcutta Law College. Now he has been removed from that post, but only after massive outrage. Republic TV has accessed not just 1 but 6 FIR that show a clear pattern of the violence. This was not the first time Monjit assaulted and molested a girl in West Bengal, and as the probe in this case continues, police has also found blood-stained bedsheet at the spot where the gang rape took place. Questions are now being asked. Who backed Monjit Mishra? Was it TMC, as the Bharatiya Janata Party has claimed? Why was nothing done for so long? Let me now take you through several cases that have been filed against Monjit Mishra in the last 10 years. Details are there on the screen that you can in fact see you. The first case was filed in 2014, as you can see. This was the first file, and the police station is Alipur in Calcutta. The allegation, as you can see, is assault. Let's show you the second case as far as Monjit Mishra is concerned. This was 3 years later in 2017. Kasba police station. Now, this is the same police station where this present case has been registered. The allegation is assault and threat. The next one, 2 years later, police station Anandpur in Calcutta. The allegation is blocked and threatened students in college. So he was still part of the law college where this incident took place. 2022, molestation and assault. So he was a history cheater, and these FIR clearly show you that. Let's move on to another, FIR against him. 2023. Just 2 years back, Kasba police station. So many cases in that specific police station, and the allegation is assault. In 2024, this is another police station in South Calcutta, another allegation of assault as far as Monjit Mishra is concerned. And these are, in fact, all the FIRs that have been registered against Monjit Mishra in the last 10 years, and the pattern remains the same: molestation and assault. Let me go across to my colleague Bhaskar, who continues to track this story very closely. Bhaskar, we have seen that in the last 10 years, as we were telling our viewers, there have been multiple cases against him as far as molestation and assault are concerned. Still, he was part of that law college. What explains this, and who is shielding Monjit Mishra? Give us more details about the probe in this case.
एब्सोल्युटली आकांक्षा, देखिए इसके पहले भी 6 FIR दर्ज हो चुका था मनोजित मिश्रा के खिलाफ, जिसके अंदर एलिगेशंस ऐसे थे कि ये मनोजित मिश्रा ने आशिक इकबाल हो या फिर कोई दूसरे को जान से मारने का धमकी दिया है, या फिर मॉलेस्टेशन किया है, या फिर फिजिकल असॉल्ट किया है। लेकिन एक बात तो साफ है, कलकत्ता पुलिस के पास इतना हिम्मत नहीं था कि मनोजित मिश्रा के खिलाफ कोई सख्त कदम उठा लिए। और देखिए, ये मनोजित मिश्रा, ये जो रूलिंग पार्टी तृणमूल कांग्रेस, इनकी जो स्टूडेंट्स विंग TMCP, तृणमूल कांग्रेस छात्र परिषद, ये छात्र परिषद के एक लीडर थे। पर सिर्फ यही नहीं, बहुत लोगों का ये मानना है कि तृणमूल कांग्रेस के काफी सारे सीनियर लीडर्स के ब्लेसिंग्स, सीनियर लीडर्स के साथ इस मनोजित मिश्रा के साथ है। इसीलिए 6 FIR दर्ज होने के बाद भी मनोजित मिश्रा के खिलाफ कोई सख्त कार्रवाई हो नहीं पाया। और अभी तक देखिए, जो आपको आज की अपडेट बता दूं, कॉलेज की तरफ से गवर्निंग बॉडी मीटिंग हो चुका है, और मीटिंग से ये डिसीजन लिया गया है कि मनोजित को जो उसका जो जॉब था साउथ कलकत्ता लॉ कॉलेज के अंदर ही, कॉन्ट्रैक्चुअल जॉब, उससे उसको निकाल दिया गया है, और साथ ही साथ और 2 एक्यूज को भी रस्टिकेट कर दिया गया। लेकिन सवाल कुछ और है। जहां तक कॉलेज अथॉरिटी की बात है, कॉलेज अथॉरिटी के पास पहले से यह जानकारी थी कि मनोजित मिश्रा किस किस्म का लड़का है और इसके खिलाफ काफ़ी सारे एलिगेशंस भी थे। उसके बावजूद कॉलेज की तरफ से इसको नौकरी दिया गया और कॉलेज की तरफ से भी कोई कदम नहीं लिया गया कि मनोजीत को रोका जाए। मनोजीत के खिलाफ इसके
Absolutely,
पहले
Bhaskar.
और एक
So in
बार
the
बता
last
दूं,
10
जैसे
years,
लोग स्क्रीन पे
6
दिखा रहे हैं
cases
कि
against
6
Monjit
FIR
Mishra, and one thing remains common. Assault as well as the molestation of the girls. Keep tracking that story very closely, Bhaskar. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this. Now let's tell you about another Air India technical snag that has come to the fore, and this will shock you. Delhi to Vienna, AI-187 reported major technical issue in the aircraft, and as it dropped from 900 feet. The aircraft consisted of 242 passengers, and now DGCA has waded in and has ordered investigation into this. Pilot as well as security chief of that aircraft has been summoned to appear in front of the regulator, and also Air India top brass did not report to the regulators about this incident even after 38 hours of the AI-171 crash in which 100 of people died. This matter was reported to DGCA by one of the passengers who was traveling in that aircraft. Now let me take you through what lapses DGCA has found so far as the total investigation in this is concerned. Let me show you the details about the DGCA investigation. They have conducted investigation on several fleet of Air India, and let me show you what have they found so far. There are 5 major points that we will be telling you. The first one is recurring technical faults in their Air India flights. Same defect reported 15 times in one aircraft is what DGCA has learned. No action, no fixing the fault. This is what has been found so far. The other lapse that DGCA has found is expired equipments on board, and in the last few months DGCA has given several show cause notices to Air India regarding this specific point, but nothing has been done so far. Expired emergency exit slides which were also seen. The third one, in fact, lives have been put on risk is what DGCA had also said. Airline claim data oversight. This is another lapse that has come to the fore. Let's now tell you about the safety culture which is under fire, and this is what the DGCA has said. They said that multiple instances, despite intense vigil, and there have been safety culture which is under fire. Aircraft with defects allowed despite tight surveillance. So without any surveillance, the aircraft are let to fly is what DGCA has said. There's a disconnect between, and this point is very important, Air India and its engineering arm. There's a complete disconnect is what has been found in this very crucial inspection. Let's tell you now more about the major monitoring gaps, what DGCA has found. Physical inspection mismatch with the digital record. So there is a mismatch between their own details log. Dog found under aircraft at the airport, and this has come to the fore when DGCA team was there at the spot to inspect their Air India fleet. And airport safety shocker is basic safety and parameter control not followed by Air India whatsoever. And last month, in fact, we see that tragic plane crash in Gujarat. Let me go across to our aviation expert, J.S. Bajpai. Thank you so much for speaking to Republic TV. Sir, how do you see this? Because what we are learning as far as this case is concerned, that there was a drop of 900 meter as far as Air India is concerned. How shocking is it? And how would you assess the situation, and what do you think would have led to that?
Ma'am, whatever points you have brought out in your news just now, all those points are absolutely correct. The most important point over there is the culture, in particular flight safety culture, which is the sole responsibility of Flight Safety Department of Air India. Now I will come back on the particular flight which you have mentioned. It was on 14 June, Delhi-Vienna flight. Aircraft had rolled out perfectly all right, but on approximately 2,500 feet, which is a crucial phase of the flying. There, it seems there was a turbulence. Normally, such a situation takes place in case of any CB cloud or any other weather phenomena. So I am very sure pilot should have checked the weather pattern over there. His weather radar must be on, and it seems there was some turbulence which had resulted in the speed drop and stick shaker, and pilot should have corrected this situation. I have been given to understand the concerned pilot has been grounded. Investigation is on. So these things speaks the safety culture prevailing as on date in Air India. I have been given to understand the SMS department over there is doing a very good job. However, the safety team, they have to pull up their shocks and they have to improve the situation. It could have been very disastrous.
Absolutely, 900 feet drop mid-air could have been disastrous. Thank you so much for speaking to Republic TV. And now we are shifting our focus to the state of Karnataka. Republic TV has exposed the biggest shocker in Karnataka's caste census survey that is currently underway. In Bangalore, the revenue staff was found sticking survey completed labels on home without even speaking to the residents whatsoever. No verification, no interaction, no protocol followed. In fact, exclusive documents and visuals accessed by Republic TV has raised questions on the entire exercise. If data was flawed, how valid is the census? Now, the survey started in May earlier this year, and this, as per the government, 100 crore will be spent on this entire exercise. This expose that you can see on the screen goes on to show how the public money is being spent on the survey, which is being done half-heartedly, as you can see in the visuals, without even speaking to the residents. These people on the screen that you can see are going from home to home, and they are pasting survey completed notice there. 100 crores spent on this, and this is what we are seeing. Let me go across to my colleague Abhishek, who joins us live in the broadcast with more details. Abhishek, this is very shocking because without even speaking to the residents there, they are pasting survey completed on several homes without any checks, without speaking to them. And what we are learning is that 100 crore will be spent on this entire exercise. Is this not the waste of public money?
This seems like another scam in the state of Karnataka, Akanksha, because the BBMP and the state government were supposed to conduct the caste census based on the locality, based on the ward, based on the Vidhana Parishad Assembly, based on the Vidhana Sabha Assembly. So the protocol that they had to follow is visit to each and every house, take their names, take their age, take their caste, take their education, put this all details on the paper or the format which they have been provided with. However, we have clearly shown on our screens to the viewers how this caste census is actually taking place. The staff run to the house, they paste the placard in front of the house, then they shift their attention to another house. The target of these staff is to complete pasting all the posters on the houses of various other people, click a picture of that and send it to their superior officer and show that they have completed their target of pasting the posters on the walls of various other houses. When Republic team questioned CM Siddaramaiah about this, he very clearly negates from whatever we have told him. He also says that he will not believe a journalist. He will not give a heed to the question of a journalist because he himself wanted to witness that. Despite showing him the visual of people or the staff running away after pasting those posters on the walls of the houses, he doesn't want to react or comment on the issue what we have shown as of now. So basically, this might be another type of scam which is started by the government of Karnataka for the people of Karnataka by using their own money. So the people of Karnataka might have to revolt once again with respect to the caste census, whatever is being taken out by the Karnataka government as of now. Akanksha.
Well, absolutely. Despite being shown this video, the Chief Minister has refused to respond on this. Thank you so much, Abhishek, for tracking that story. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this. Now, shifting our focus to Thailand. It is once again gripped by political uncertainty as the Prime Minister has been suspended from her duties following a leaked phone call with a senior Cambodian politician, causing massive protests against her in the country. In the controversial call, she appeared to criticize a top Thai army commander, a move seen by many as crossing a political red line in the country where the military holds significant influence. Here's much more on that.
A leaked phone call and a political firestorm has put Thailand's PM under political scanner as PM Shinawatra has been suspended from her duties. It all started with a leaked phone call, which has now sparked an absolute furor in the region, with scores of people taking to the streets of Bangkok. The controversy erupted when Thai PM criticized top Thai army commander with a Cambodian politician. Soon after this controversy, People in large numbers started to protest against the Thai PM, with many accusing her of compromising the country's interest. Following the crisis, the Prime Minister issued statements where she stated, and I quote, "My real intentions over 100%. I wanted to protect the interests of the country, to protect our sovereignty, to protect the lives of all our soldiers, to bring peace to the country. I'm very confident about that, but my methods might have pleased some and upset some."
ว่าความตั้งใจเจตนาจริงๆเกิน 100% เนี่ยว่าดิฉันตั้งใจทำเพื่อประเทศชาติเพื่อรักษาไว้ซึ่งอธิปไตยของเราเพื่อรักษาไว้ซึ่งชีวิตของกองทัพของทหารทุกๆคนเพื่อสันติภาพนะคะที่จะเกิดขึ้นในประเทศของเรานะคะดิฉันมั่นใจในสิ่งนี้มากๆแต่วิธีการที่ดิฉันทำเนี่ยอาจจะถูกใจและไม่ถูกใจใคร
Following after, the Constitutional Court took cognizance of the situation and suspended the PM.
Now let's get you a good news. India is all set to bolster its naval strength with the commissioning of its latest warship INS Tamal in Russia today. Armed with the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile, the state-of-the-art vessel marks a major milestone for the Indian Navy. INS Tamal comes with the surface-to-surface missile, 100 mm advanced gun and a quick attack anti-submarine rockets as well. Watch these visuals as I say goodbye.
In Indian mythology, Indra is the lord of thunder, lightning, and war. In the vast seas, his legendary weapon rises as a new warrior, INS Tamal. Second of the Tushil class, she is our 8th stealth frigate from Russia. Forged in the renowned Yandar shipyard, Tamal is a symbol of both a strategic partnership and Atmanirbhar Bharat. As the ship took shape, so did her crew. Established at Karwar in July 2024, Team Tamal undertook pre-deployment specialist training. Alongside, they set the standard and forged a spirit of camaraderie, transforming them into a credible, cohesive unit.
Tamal, Russian hull, Indian sword.
In February 2025, they traveled to Russia to commence rigorous theory and practical systems training. Tamal's BrahMos missiles enable engaging of targets at sea and land. The indigenous Hamsa NG sonar enables long-range detection of submarines. Ensuring the kill are Tamal's heavyweight torpedoes. A 12-barrel rocket launcher provides critical rapid attack capability.
हमेशा हर हाल